Alright, YouTube, we are live with another hunting party. First I think I'm just gonna start off, we don't really have any goals set for this stream. Mainly just trying out the new, webcam that, my buddy and partner, Awful Falafel, so kindly let me use. He, upgraded his to his very fancy camera. Finally figured out a way to attach it to his computer so he will have like excellent crisp, beyond belief face cam footage. So even kept joking with him that he should put the gameplay up in the corner and then just have his face in the background because it'll look so good. But yeah, as far as for me, I've pretty much made most of the sets that I want to make. I've made most of the layered armor and stuff. Pretty much just either help out Awful with anything he needs to do, and then we also did get our buddy, he picked up the game, so he is brand new. He has never played Monster Hunter before, so we'll have some exciting stuff happening with that. I think, at least for starters, I do want to get some redemption on the Apex hunt earlier. So the last time I did it, I was doing just fine, and then I got annihilated by Zinogre. So we're gonna try and remedy that situation. It's a pilfer cat. We'll bring at least the one pilfer cat, even though I don't really need materials. Otherwise, if you're checking it out and stuff, hope you have some fun. If you're actively playing the game too, we can maybe even get a hunting party and get some viewers in here, assuming we get many viewers. Still growing for YouTube, still just kind of getting started. I know I've had my channel for quite a while, but I never really dedicated to trying to actually make it work. I've just put up my videos and stuff just to have keepsakes and memories and stuff of just playing retro games, having fun, or playing when Killer Instinct came out. I played a lot of that, but it's kind of a in the past type of thing for me now. It was a lot of fun when brand new stuff kept coming out and I had new stuff to work with, but now it's, you know, you would just play to get better and try to get that online prowess, but that's not what I'm about when I play fighting games. So unfortunately, that's in the past for me. But now let's try and let's take out these Apex monsters, and hopefully Zinogre, I can give him a much better fight. Well, it won't be a much better fight for him. I'm hoping to let him not do anything to me this time. Might hit me once or twice, but I don't want a cart. That'll be the goal. Come here, Mitzi.
Can't wait.
Go ahead, roar. Thank you. Come here, Mitzi. Oh yeah, you going after my cats now? That's a big Mizutsu. This might be the biggest one I've ever fought, at least of Apex. Can't see what you're doing. Yeah, when the monsters are this big, sometimes it's almost difficult to actually read some of their attacks. Roaring again? Yeah, thank you. Oh, you would. Yeah, go ahead and do that attack. Doesn't do much but leave a big opening. I think it's right here. Block that. Yeah, look at all these free hits we're getting.
I knew I could count on you. My buddy's the best.
I missed.
Putting down the
forgot
knew
that
I
was
could
here.
count on you.
I should be using Spyro first more.
You're my best pal.
As I think about that, I get myself hit. There we go. Wait, how did you get knocked over? Beautiful, beautiful KO right there. Oh yeah. Those are satisfying when you get the nice opening to just bash him with the shield a bunch. I love that. Gonna roar for me? Not that one. Your big one. We're just knocking this thing around. I don't know if their stagger threshold is really that low when they're in these big hunts or what, but it's kind of... I released just a hair too early. Ooh, Shock Tripper, yes. I love that. Just give me that face. Ah. Turn my Wirebug into an offensive tool. Where's that face, Mitzi? There it is. Get a little bit of damage off of this, and then
I knew I could count on you.
sharp and quick before she gets up. Perfect. That was my fault. That was a terrible, terrible Wirebug. I'd like to get out of this corner if I can. Roaring. I didn't really have enough to block that, so I'm kind of glad that she missed. Say, what are you doing, Mizzy Tune? No. Yeah, I missed again. Been playing too much Hammer. Rusty with my lance. Shouldn't be rusty. Yeah, play that power drum for me, Onion. Do it. Oh, and he's throwing some poison out for me? I wasn't high enough to get my shield charge off the Wirebug. That's alright. Yeah. Yep, largest size. I do it.
This needs some polish. Here comes the messy part.
Next up, Rathalos. Probably, I'm just gonna say probably the easiest Apex. He just seems a little underwhelming. He doesn't do much difference from regular Rathalos. Aside from spitting fire 2 times and dropping mini nukes, but other than that, the fight is basically the same. But I do like the way that he kind of just descends in from this, like, black or red moon or whatever that is up there. Nice view of my steak knife in the night. The giant steak knife. Come on, Rathalos. Should be heading in pretty soon here. There he is. Yeah, he just kind of descends. Just all badass. No roar? There it is. Oh yeah, get rocked. Oh, I missed it. Charge hit. One more. Bad, bad, bad. Ooh, got lucky. We would do it again. Jerk.
You're my best pal. My buddies are best. I knew I could count on you.
Oh, nice. I don't know what, oh, and a shock tripper too? Oh, beautiful. Go Cats. These are redirect. Man, sometimes your cats just do flawless too. Oh. Stuck between his legs. Too early. Perfect time to sharpen, right here. Block your... Oh, we're out of range.
I'm just getting started.
It's a really good time to sharpen when he does that attack, 'cause he's got an awful lot of downtime. Maybe got time to restore my stamina. Tail whip's no threat when I'm right there. Ugh. These off. Get poked. Coming down. I don't know if I can get another KO though. I already got a Shock Trooper KO and my regular one. It would take a lot. I do have Slugger on here, but there's no warning for that attack, so it's really hard to anticipate it. I don't know why you're playing a hunting horn now, Cat. It's the last thing I need. It's okay. Get lit on fire. Oh, flash bomb! Go, Cat! Heck yes. Aww. If you get lit on fire, just 3 quick dashes and you'll get rid of the blight. Stagger, take that. On. Big one. We actually hit one.
Be careful!
Doing the nuke? No, he's not doing the nuke. Not doing the nuke. I'll let my stamina get too low. Stamina's too low. Well, he shouldn't be able to reach me. Take this time to sharpen again. Approach. Ooh, nice. Maybe not quite enough to take him out yet. Might be close. He just like drop into a charge? Holy crap, there was no delay in that at all. He's mad. He's super mad. There we go.
Not even a challenge.
Take him out. Got some shinies to pick up. Still haven't even used a potion.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Granted, I have one healer cat, but still, like, for me as a player, my goal, unless the hunts have such a high HP threshold where they're like a DPS check, I try to finish hunts and do the challenges and stuff on my own merits. If it takes me more than the supplies you get in the chest, then I didn't quite live up to my own expectation. So I try to do as much as I can with just weapon only. I know that you can use traps, and at least in the older games, you could do sleep bombing strategies, and you could beat stuff super fast. and it's a lot more efficient, but it's not fun for me if you strategize the fight down to like science, like 7 hits to stagger, 6 more hits to stun, and then put it in a trap and do 7 hits, and then that threshold will be done when he starts getting out of the trap, and then you can start working on another stun buildup. When you science it out like that, you're no longer really running on your own skill. You're kind of just, you did the math and you know how it's supposed to play out, so there's no surprise, there's no payoff. Like, I mean, there is a payoff. You get to do the hunt and see your, strategy come to fruition, but, like,
I knew I could count on you.
it's not the same for me to do something like that. Like, a long time ago when I was originally hunting for a Zinogre Jasper, I did that with the bowgun against just a regular Zinogre, and I could beat him in 4 minutes. And for me, that was like, it was fun, but literally all I did was, it was 2 stickies, stun, drop my wyvern shots, 4 stickies, stun, drop my wyvern shots, and it just kind of took all the fun and reaction out of hunting these monsters. And it's okay if that's people's playstyle. More power to them. It's just not my playstyle. I like doing this. No follow-up. Yeah, you're a lot easier now that I've kind of mapped out your moves there, buddy. Now you got 2 more? No. When you're mad, you got 2 more after that one. That attack is way worse now that you're Apex. Now he's mad.
Here it comes!
Oh! I got lucky dodging that with a tiny little sidestep. That's the attack he kind of killed me with last time. Like, everything worked against my favor.
Be careful!
I need to find a spot to sharpen soon. It seems like I have a big enough opening after that attack. I'll meet you head on, boy. You ain't got nothing on my lance. I'm a bull. We need to get my stamina back up here. Get some distance, get some stamina back. 1, 2.
Here it comes!
1. And sharpen.
Started.
Perfect. Wouldn't have been able to do that without speed sharpener. Get knocked. Well, he's not actually knocked out. I just knocked him out of the air. So we need to do a couple more here. 1 more. Missed. Dang it, that was a weird one. Let's knock him out now. One more.
You're my best pal.
Block. Dang, where's my
Knew I
KO?
could count on you.
I've hit him plenty of times. Right here? There it is. I knew it was coming pretty quick. Here's the face! One more. I missed. At least got the one follow-up there.
Something's coming!
One more. Aha, I know your tricks now. Oh, too bad I can't utilize that shock trooper. Already hit him before.
Keep it busy!
Holy crap, how many attacks are you doing? That could have almost been very bad. He's doing that again. Alright, not gonna die this time. It's going after my cat, not me. Or no, we got the decoy. Beautiful. Knock him down. Charge attack. Not quite enough to take him out yet. Lift. One more. Hit that one right back in the face. I'd like to sharpen soon. Do your big old attack. Oh shit, not that one? Okay. Almost fucked up again. One more? There you go.
Something's coming!
Follow up. Nope. Kill stealing cat? What did you do? What did you do? That's fine. There. Redemption has been achieved. No carts, and I did not even use any potions.
Taking this?
Hey, no problem, Peyton. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I wanted to put something out there for Lance that was a little different, because everybody else are just like, yeah, here's the moves, here's your normal attack, and then here's your up thrust, and then here's your wire bug attacks, but they don't really show you any of the functions or any excess tips about the weapon. Like, you know, it'd be one thing to open a manual for a fighting game and just look at all the characters' moves, but then it's like, okay, how can I utilize them? What can I do with them? How can I incorporate them into like a game plan? And it's the difference between showing how something works and then actually using examples and all that. So, I do wish that I would have took a little bit more time to make the quality of the video better. It's like, I hadn't done edited content before, so I didn't think to turn off the in-game music or anything when I was recording my stuff, and then I ended up having to re-record it like 2 or 3 times because I kept getting audio desync, and after a while I got frustrated and just used what I had because the commentary felt good, and then the music is too loud, but it's like, I'll grow and I'll get better, but it just felt, it didn't feel as professional as it could have been. So I know that I've been getting comments like, the music's too loud, I couldn't watch it, but it's, at least for those who were able to get through it, at least there was plenty of good info in there. So I'm glad that there was that. And I'm glad that I got redemption on that Crown Apex mission. Last time Zinogre gimped me. I didn't feel okay with that. That's a good hunt for me. No potions used, no carts. That's what I want to see. That's what I like. Excuse me. Now what do I do next? Well, I appreciate that, Peyton. That makes me feel really good about it. So, I do, as much as I enjoy playing the Lance, like, there really isn't much more Lance tech I can really show aside from kind of watching hunts in progress, which is kind of why I want to do these types of videos or these types of streams. Because then you can see how I react to different situations, because I can show you how to counter with a Spyro Thrust, versus you can, you know, see situations come up and see how I react, you know. Like, I used it one time against an ogre to get out of the way so that I could get some distance to sharpen, you know, or get my stamina back. Not something that I would think of to show in the video, but it's like, it's situational, you know, because there's all sorts of stuff. If you're just doing stab, stab, dodge, eventually your stamina is either gonna get too low, you know, or if you're shield charging all the time. But there's ways to get your stamina back. Anything like guard dash and wire bugs restore your stamina, and those are useful tools to know.
These are the available quests.
Let's see here. So,
Until next time.
shield dash, the only reason I kind of use that more now since I discovered the way it works is like a regular dodge costs a chunk of your stamina, and it doesn't start recharging until your dodge is done and the animation is done. So if I dash twice, I get no stamina recovery. 1, 2, 3. Half my stamina's gone, now I gotta wait. And guard dash is a slower animation, but it's a protected animation, and my stamina starts recharging the instant the animation starts. So if I guard dash into leaping thrust, before I guard dash again, my stamina's full. And counter thrust, depending on what type of attack, like if I'm too far away, like I started this up, you know, counter thrust, you can use that either as a quick high damage poke or to like change your direction. That's really all I use it for. Or if I know there's like a big multi-attack coming, you know, I might, instead of trying to counter, I'll just take all of the hits and then go to where the monster is. Yeah, every once in a while I still see myself falling into the rut of the poke, 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 dodge, poke, 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 dodge. But if there's an opening for it, that is your most effective way to put out the, oh, shield charge. Yeah, for me, the shield charge, like, anytime there's distance between you and the monster and you need to approach, you know, I just use that as my get close to them. And depending on my opening, if they just did an attack, like if I set this thing up to, Where's the bubble? Attack actions. There we go. Projectile. So if it's shooting a projectile and I block it on the way in, I might just do a leaping thrust. But if I don't block it on the way in, like I show up late or something, I might just run in and just press ZR to shield it and then attack. So it really depends. It's more of I use it to approach or cover distance, or like if I got hit and I'm trying to get back to the monster, you know, just run through their attack and then do some KO damage or do some, you know, the leaping thrust. I'll tend to do the KO damage more, or the shield cancel. But another one that I do, because you get a shield charge off of a wire bug recovery, so if he hits me and at wire bug recovery I press ZR, shield charge, and recover into a defensive approach. So those are the two primary ways that I use the shield charge. Boom, get hit, come back with shield charge, you know, or approach with shield charge. But because there's not many weapons that can, yeah, if you wire bug and you press ZR, you'll pull out your shield and land into a shield charge. And it's you can change its direction. So if I'm wire bugging away, turn my camera around, I can go back in. I know that's not something that I really showed in the guide, but it's something that I never really think of. So when I was making the guide, it wasn't something that ever crossed my mind that I should put in there. But yeah, that's one of the highlights that I had at the very beginning, where it's doing the montage. That's how I knocked out the toaster. I did a wire bug into a shield, just like that. KO approach. Yeah, it definitely makes Lance a little bit more fun. But if you time it out right, you can actually get 3 hits off of that. You get the air hit, the grounded hit, and a poke. So it's really good recovery. Well, that depends. What are you looking to practice? Anjanath is weird for Lance because he's so tall. Sometimes you really only get access to his legs, and it's Anjanath is good practice if you want to work on finding very strict openings for shield charge KOs. But if you kind of want just like an all-around good practice fight, I would say Rathalos is okay. But I think he's like very easy for Lance. He doesn't really... So countering and parrying, I would say if you want it to be a little harder, I would say do Gos Harag or Magnamalo. Because there are some monsters that are completely trivialized by the Lance. Like Tigrex, he can be hard for some weapons. Like he's hard for hammer sometimes because positioning yourself to hit the head is a pain. But he's stupid easy with Lance because when he's mad, all he does is charge back and forth. So you just charge him back and just bash him in the head. He'll get KO'd and there's your damage opening. It just happens every time. But Gos Harag has some attacks where he'll do like an unreasonably long wind-up. So you have to gauge your window for that. Or Magnamalo's kind of got the same thing. Some of his attacks are either very slow or very fast. But you can kind of get some of your double counters off against Gos Harag. I would kind of just do a rotation of fights, actually. Fight a few different monsters. Like, practicing your windows for KOs, I would do Anjanath because his head's not always available to you. And monsters with really fast attacks, or possibly really fast attacks, like Magnamalo or Gossarag, even Nargacuga, some of his attacks, you can work on doing double counters. But Nargacuga like always faces you, kind of like Tigrex. His head is always available, so you can shield charge him just pretty much the entire fight. Like, monsters that do that are incredibly easy, unless you're looking to, you know, just straight speed kill with Lance. Then like Tigrex or Diablos or Nargacuga might be a little bit more difficult. But if you want the fight that I struggle the most with Lance, do Basil Juice. You have to completely change the way you play to fight him, because you'll block his attack, but then you gotta worry about another attack on the ground. Everything is twofold. You can't counter the first hit, you gotta counter the second hit. He's such a pain. I don't like fighting him with Lance, but it's something that I really should practice a lot more, because all of his little butt nuggets that he drops on the ground just drive me nuts, because everywhere I want to stand, everywhere I want to position myself to get my biggest opportunities, there's always one there. And if it's behind you, you have to turn around and block it. But then now your back is vulnerable to Basil himself. I don't know what else to call him. That's what they are to me. He drops his little explosive butt nuggets on you, and then you gotta worry about all of that on top of dealing with him too. Like, I have no problems fighting him with hammer. I have no problems fighting him with longsword or greatsword or bowgun or gun lance. I have, like, all the weapons that I don't really play, I just made sets for them just to have them. Even dual swords. He's incredibly easy with dual swords for me. I just cannot, for the life of me, do a good fight against Basil with the lance. I always get hit. It's just annoying because he got all of his stuff on the ground. I don't really ever prioritize speed kills with the lance, though, because to me, lance is not a high DPS priority weapon. It can dish out damage, but if you want to deal damage, you play longsword or a light bowgun. Nothing dishes out damage faster than those. It's just not a thing. Like, lance is by design a slow weapon, so it's like, yes, you can do speed runs with it, but it's not really my priority anyway. And yeah, I would say by far lance is my main weapon. Back when I played the PS2 games, I played greatsword, but greatsword was way different in design for those games. You would play punish draw, which was guaranteed crit and max attack, and didn't really need anything else. And then when the PSP games came out, I played longsword because it was insanely overpowered, but it was the only weapon that I could use to beat some of the endgame hunts because everything was a DPS check at that point. And then when Monster Hunter Tri came out, I was super excited because it's like, I finally get to play this game with other people. So I ended up, you know, playing Lance in that game. So I was like, ooh, Lance, like, I've always loved sword, shield, turtle, you know, because I played Dark Souls. Always used a big, heavy, slow weapon with a shield. And I played Lance pretty much exclusively in that game for all the 3,000 hours that I played it. So when this game came out, I was ecstatic to have my Lance back. now that I've been like talking about how painful this guy is to fight, I'm gonna see right there. Now I gotta double block and deal with another fireball.
A turn 4!
Wait, oh, I was like, what the heck is he doing? I remember the first time I saw this, I'm just standing here watching it and then I get nuked. Ugh, but now I don't take any damage from it. Oh, he's rideable. Come over here, Basil. I'll take you. I've played an unreasonable amount of Monster Hunter in my life. I played both PSP games 3,000 hours apiece. I played the Wii game for 3,000 hours. No, I missed. No, I missed.
That's enough!
That was a bad counter. Is it gonna knock me into a butt nugget? Nope. Okay. I think he's gonna roar soon, I have a feeling. Or is he gonna carpet bomb me? Yeah, he's gonna carpet bomb me.
Be careful!
Ah, tip of the tail. Can I sharpen it? Oh, I missed my opportunity. You have no idea how many video games I've played in my life. Monster Hunter, even with how much I've played in the series, it's not even my highest played game. Which is kind of crazy. Yep. Right there, I was the block stun. Butt nuggets. I'm actually maintaining good blocks on all of his stuff this time for once. I usually don't do that. Usually get too stab happy like that. That's usually what happens.
Good as new!
Did we get it off in time? Yep, he's going for my cat. No, I did some rough math on how much I've played Diablo 2 back in the day, and just off a rough estimate, I'd have to say I have 14 or 15,000 hours into that game. But I also played that religiously for like 5 years. This fight's going a little better than my typical Basil fight, which is nice. But I'm still getting nailed a lot. Oh, the cat with the sleep.
This needs a polish!
I know that's a lot of time, but when you're a kid and you're in high school and you go to school and you come home, you can pretty much play games like a full-time job, which is what I did. I'd get home, I'd play Diablo 2 from 3:30 in the afternoon until I went to bed. Pretty much 6 to 8 hours every single day for 5 years.
I need a breather!
And it was even on weekends. And then there was days where I'd even play more than that. But I had basically done everything there was to do in that game. Made every item, made every build, made every character, but like it was an insane degree of, I would even say, over-excessiveness that I played that game. Like,
Let's go for a ride!
I haven't played that game in a long time, and I could probably still, from memory, recite all of the unique items, or at least most of them, by just by what item they are. One more hit. I don't think we've gotten a KO on Basil yet, so I should be able to focus on that here. Ah! Thank you. The only thing I can say of that's extreme is like actual speedrunners. I'm gonna get hit there. Ooh, I got one of those. Like, but they go to a degree sometimes where they like sacrifice quality of life for the sake of getting their record, which to me is not something that I would ever want to do. I'm glad I'm having a good Basil fight for once, and I'm like trying to commentate while doing it too. I usually sit and I have to like focus so hard for this. Wow, I can't believe that tail didn't hit me. But nuggets. Alright, I'm glad that missed. Is he carpet bombing me?
I'm just getting started.
Gonna sharpen off quick before he drops one right next to me. I told you. Block that. Alright, perfect. Moves so far. Bastard. I want that tail. Give me that tail. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, hey, Maggie's back. Here, let's run him into the shock tripper. Come here. Is he running away? Oh, that was bad. This time that. I want that shock tripper. No! It's gonna wear off. Turn around. You bastard. He's being uncooperative. Give me that shock tripper. I'm not gonna get it. Block that. Oh, that flash might help. Come on, come on. It's gone. It's gone. Dang it. That's what I mean. He, like, sometimes he just doesn't give you any openings for lands. So annoying. Like, I can beat on him all day with hammer, with that spinning bludgeon, all day, and I never have to worry about any of his nuggets. But Lance, everywhere I want to be, there's nuggets. It's like fighting Apex Rothian. Everywhere I want to be. That right there, all the time. And you can also shield charge through through healing bubbles. So if you're ever in a pinch and you need to try to heal, but you can't, like, drink a potion, even the little healing tree, you can do the same thing. Get close enough, shield charge, cancel your shield charge with guard, and then point yourself towards the monster. This channel isn't going to be solely, like, Monster Hunter focused, though. I do very much intend to play my vast retro video game collection at some point. Because one of our roommates is going to be moving out at the end of the month, and then I'll be able to rearrange our setup down here. So I'll have access to my... Wow. Could you move your head away from... Could he move his head away from me any more optimally right there? Like, are you kidding me? Every poke. There we go. Those are better shield charge opportunities right there. Go past his nuts.
You're my best pal.
You know what? Here, Basil. I got some kunai for you. Take some damage. Take it. Block. Yeah. Even though I don't think I hit a single kunai, it was kind of fun to do. Ooh, he's tired, huh? There's also times where I use shield charge like a counter, kinda, in the same way you would use regular ones. You do an attack and then you shield charge. Kinda to that effect right there. Perfect timing. And then it gives you an opening like this. Don't tell me he's running away. God dang it. Do my other tricks.
Now.
Try to race him. Race him to zone. What is he going to? 3 or 4?
Man, I'm good at this.
Dang it, he raised his head. Did you quit? Dang. Get a counter attack? Dang it. I was trying to cancel my recovery frames fast enough to get a... See? I tried to counter a spiral thrust, but doesn't work against Basil. Oh, you bastard. Yeah, I was trying to get a counter out there because I knew the stomp was coming. Yeah, this is typically the type of crap that happens just constantly. Everything, you gotta deal with the nuggets and him. It's not a good rhythm either.
This should fix it.
Should we try to glitch him out? Oh, that ain't gonna work! He's gonna try to run up on top of the thing and see if I could cheese him a little bit. I think I have to just press... How do I do reverse attack? X. Yeah, okay. Couldn't remember my moves for a second there. Trying to shield charge reverse attack so that I'm facing at his head. Come on, we're not gonna die now, are we? After all that work? I trust in my abilities. We're not gonna heal. We're gonna take him out.
My buddy's the best.
Too late.
It's almost time.
Dang it, he's running away again. We'll let him go to sleep. I think the first charge attack I land on him is going to take him out. I don't want to get too close because then he'll notice me. So we'll stay up here until he goes to bed. Okay, now we're good. Do I still have those with me? Oh, I do.
Weapons getting dull.
Hey, buddy, I hear you like bombs.
Bombs all set.
I got a couple for you.
Put down a bomb.
Yeah, perfect.
Piece of cake.
No kill like overkill.
Nothing personal, buddy.
Alright, well, that one wasn't too bad. I started getting annihilated a little bit at the end there, but it's every other weapon can kind of just run away from the bombs and then go in, run away, go in and hit them, but you got to worry about all the little nuggets every time you go in for some pokes. Oh no, there was a shiny back over here when Goss was scratching his back. I don't think we'll make it in time. Pretty sure we won't. Nah, we aren't gonna make it in time.
All right.
Yeah, normally I'm drinking potions like they're an addiction when I'm fighting that guy as Lance. It's kind of sad, to be honest, but it's just a different type of fight again compared to any other monster. Everything else, it's always one attack, one attack, one attack. But him, he's got traps and hazards on top of attacks, so it's you just have to pay so much extra attention to the environment around you.
Duty calls.
I just ate, didn't I? Yeah, I did.
Time to go.
I do. I already checked it. But I also cannot hire any more palicos. I'm all set on decked out palicos. I got a bunch of healing bubble shock prison ones, and since you can't trap elder dragons or apexes, I got a bunch of cats set up with shock trippers and flash bombays. So I'm literally decked out with cats already. It's just out of habit. I go there because there's the Cohoot's Nest to check every 5 runs, so it's just habit. Yeah, you can check it up there, or you can check it in your hut. I know that, but it's muscle memory. I don't even really think about it when I'm doing it. Just the first thing I do when I get back from a hunt, ZL, or just L and downright Buddy Plaza. Oh, come on. Of all the places for it to grab, it puts me on that ledge. But yeah, I don't need to check it right now. I got a couple of things. But you can tell how full it is, which I don't think anybody's ever pointed out, but you can tell how full it is when this egg turns gold. At least I think that is the case. So, wasn't a golden egg yet, so it wasn't quite all the way. And I keep forgetting about those.
Which quest would you like?
Where is it? There it is.
Good luck out there.
Don't quote me on it. I can't say for 100% certain. It's just something that I've noticed, that I think that it turns gold when it's full, but I'm not 100% certain. I think I have 1 or 2 more hunts, and then I'll be able to know for sure, because it was speckled when I just looked at it. Wait, did I just drink a potion? How? I shouldn't have been able to drink a potion when I was on that menu. I can't even remember the last time I drank one of my own potions because I ran out of supply potions. At least not with Lance. With other weapons I have. Don't run away from me. Come here. Towards me, please. Please. Or don't. There you go, thank you. That's all I want. I'm gonna knock you out. Charge it. 1.
Making progress. Something's coming!
Oh, get up there. Break all the rocks. They do 300 damage apiece. This disappears, we'll go into a shield charge. You quit running away from me. I'll take the hit for that, that's fine. She's gonna juggle me now, though. Yeah.
Best pals. I knew I could count on you.
Ibushi's pretty easy, but I think it's meant to be easy. It goes down pretty quick. Wait, what? Am I reading on that? No. Sharpen. Dang it. Let me sharpen. Quit yelling at me. I know, you're telling me to sharpen, Narwa. You want a fair fight. I get it. I get it. Well, that's rude.
My buddy's the best.
I should be attacking its hands. They are weaker than its head. I'm gonna say I honestly don't know how that attack she just didn't hit me. Which one are you doing? Dang it. You get up there. Dang. Ah, wasted opportunity. I'll just hang out here. Avoid this attack entirely. Get down here. Thank you.
That's what I'm talking about.
Not something I usually recommend putting your weapon away. I was gonna do something else, but then she gave me her jam. Too early. That's right. We'll, hit the bug. My aim should be better than that. Intergalactic Space Cheerios. I don't think Shock Trooper works on this one. That was terrible. You're my best pal. That. Hey, it's the toaster. Don't roar. Let me get my sharpen off. You would. 2 more times, maybe. Got a Mount Punisher. If I'm lucky, it'll drop me off by your tail.
Okay, that's enough.
Darn it, no opportunity? Come on. Which attack are you doing? How did that not hit me? Let that Monster Hunter theme rock. Dang it. Right there. This is risky because if I don't knock her out of her attack, I could die right here. It'll do enough damage.
Be careful!
Lance strats, dude! Once you block an attack, you can sit in it. It's no longer has a hitbox.
That takes care of that.
Yeah.
You're my best pal.
That's why I love Lance. No other weapon could do this shit. It's so cool. Like, at least for me anyway. Alright, I might actually have to use my own potion here. That was unfortunate.
My buddies.
Dang it. With a fire beetle for now. That was a lucky block. But we still got that over there to grab. Wait, are you doing that big attack again? You're doing something else. What did I get hit by? Block the tail. So I got hit by something before the lightning came out. Well, that sucks. I didn't expect her to do that attack. I thought I could run away from it. Oh well.
You're gonna be sorry for that.
Get in the tent. Everything was going great until the end. Okay, now I'm just being too aggressive. That was really dumb. Yeah, she's not happy. That's for sure. so close to being done with the fight. That's okay. It happens. It happens. Sometimes I do, I don't take care of my HP pool as much as I should. But that's the other thing, like when I'm using this setup, you need to take damage in order to maximize its damage output, because in order to get the resentment you have to have red health, and you gotta be under 80% to get the dragon blight for the resuscitate, so it's like, oh, that's fine, I should take some hits, but then I don't sit and think like, oh, maybe I might actually die. But still a good hunt. Fainting only costs you Zenny anyways. I know it goes against some of what I was saying though, trying not to faint, just win on your own merit, but that's alright. Oh, sweet! I got another gem. I don't need it, but that's alright. Maybe I'll make something with it eventually.
Let us begin. Can't say fairer than that.
Dang.
Very well.
I should really just stop buying the traps. I don't even really use them anymore. So I don't think I'll need them. I have like 1,000 shock traps and like 800 pitfall traps. Yeah, I don't need that many. Let's go see, what can I do with an orb of origin? Is there anything that I would want to make?
So what can I help you
I
with?
don't think I care for the sword or the great sword.
Just tell me what you need.
Would I ever use it though? That's the thing. Because how much damage is that? That's 180 and 39 dragon with a slot. But 190, 42 thunder with no white sharpness. So if I'm using the Ibushi stuff, it boosts dragon damage by 15%. But this has white sharpness, and this does not. But this would also get 40 affinity. Crits. I don't have a Narwa Carapace? How do I not? I have tons of everything else. So it might be worth just to try out this longsword. Because that's an insane amount of thunder damage for a longsword. And a pretty healthy chunk of blue sharpness too. No. I don't know if I can actually get Narwa Carapace from that boss fight. I don't think it actually does. Because I would have had a few by now, if it did. What else would I make?
Looking for
What
something
are the-
new or an upgrade?
What do their bowguns look like? Does it have Narwa Soul? Yes, it does. So that one would get an insane amount of crit too. Let's see. That is a terrible ammo pool. Spread, shrapnel, sticky, pierce 1?
Shouldn't rush picking
That's
gear. Take
terrible.
all the time you need.
What about this one? That's better. Pierce 3. Spread 3. Yeah, this one's way better. You can walk and fire, pierce and spread, which is really good. It's got rapid for pierce 2 and... Okay, that one's actually pretty good. Why couldn't this have been the Narwa one? This would have been so much better. Oh. Never mind, they got the rapid reload, which means their ammo pool is only 1. That sucks. Magnum Hollow Cannon is still better, unfortunately.
So
Just
what
for
can I
Jackson.
help you with?
elemental file, so it would charge up super fast. I think I still like my my Chameleos one.
Oh,
Is there anything you want me to fight? So right now I'm just kind of drawing some blanks. I don't really need any resources to make anything. But I guess I could go for those Narwa Carapace just to make that longsword and try it out.
Here's the quest list. May the spirits protect you.
Do we want to use a lame meta set to kill her a little faster? I mean, it's a relatively easy fight to begin with. Yeah, might as well. Do I still have it? I think I do. Such a boring playstyle. Light bowgun would just pierce. I prefer the Magnum Hollow and spread shot, because then you actually have to get close to the monster. Oh, I have like 50 some loadouts.
Let's go!
I also don't delete any of my old loadouts either. Dang. Tried to do it. I don't think I have Pierce 2 on my crafting list. I'm gonna have to manually craft every time in this fight. Oops! Unprepared.
My buddy's the best. You're my best pal.
Like, when you're putting sets together, it really depends, like, what do you want that set to do? I mean, if all you want it to deal is damage, then pretty much put weakness exploit as high as you can get it, and crit boost and crit eye and attack. Like, if that's what you want as damage, that's about all you go for. But I like my lance stuff and guard. I can't really help myself. I have a very set playstyle that I like to go for. It might look like I know what I'm doing to land on all these cannons as soon as they come up, but I promise you it is completely random and completely luck. Ouch.
My buddy's the best.
Alright, I don't know what she's doing, but... I thought that was the attack you were doing. Hey, no problem. I'm gonna try to stream a little bit more regularly. So, now that I have a better camera and stuff, I feel more motivated to do so.
You're my best pal.
My buddy wants to do his dual sword stuff. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. You too. Enjoy the rest of your day. I'm probably going to be done after this hunt anyway. I've been streaming for a little over an hour and a half. See if I get my carapace here. I need 3 of them, so let's see what happens. Aw, really? I didn't think I should have got hit by that one. We're gonna die? No, we're not. Alright. Cats are buffed up. I'm healed up. Now let's take this thing out. one way to avoid that attack, I suppose.